Hi, my name is Yancy Abril.
And I'm Gabriel Costa, that Costa sound.
We're here in New York City at Power Station at Berklee, and this is the making of my new single, Back to Black.
We only say goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her.
Like, why are we here? Why'd you even make this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my mom one day, she's always telling me to turn famous songs into my own covers and release them to, get more of an audience. And so one day she came to my room and she was like, I love Amy Winehouse's Back to Black. What if you turn it into a bachata? And I was hesitant. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know. Because I'm such a big fan of Amy, and I feel like artists like her, nobody can redo those songs. Only she could do that.
I feel like that about like Prince and stuff like that.
Exactly. So it's like, or even like Selena, I feel like just stop singing her songs. Like she's the only one that can
Everybody stop, right?
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't, that's a lot of pressure too. Right. And like, what would people think? But then I started like sitting on it. I was like thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? That's a really good idea. If I'm gonna do this though, it has to be good. It has to be good and not too polished. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like there's like a certain rawness?
Yeah, I needed some rawness to it.
We only say goodbye with words.
Quinto and the segunda, right? That's how you say it?
I don't know how you say it.
Really?
I have no idea.
Are you Dominican? Yeah. Oh, so how you say it? Quinto?
What does that mean?
Quinto and the segunda. Segunda. It's kind of like rhythm and lead. It's like... On the guitar, yeah. It's rhythm and lead, basically, right? Yeah?
I know Spanish.
Dignidad, no más lágrimas, ya no soy la ingenua.
That's really what I wanted to talk about, how we transitioned from that. Like the original version that we did on piano to like this sort of like, again, like back to like the dancing. I wanted to build like excitement, anticipation. So it's kind of like this 4 to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I have like this sub here. And then I just did like the regular chords and like a Rhodes.
I love that. Was that you or Brooke?
Honestly, I just took the chords that she played. Those are the original chords, I believe.
What she played?
From the Amy record, I believe. But she played those, and then I just took her chords and I just turned it into a Rhodes instead of like the regular like grand piano, Because the Rhodes was just vibier and I wanted it for the build-up.
Yes, I have Rhodes on almost all of my songs.
Yeah. If you want soul, you gotta like use Rhodes.
Yeah, you have to.
And then we have like the bachata percussion and stuff, which was like...
And then Junior killed it on the guitar. What, he's only 17, turning 18 now?
Yeah.
Super talented.
Super talented guitarist that I had to chase down for like 3 months to make sure he played.
That's another thing about, collaborating. It's like, we're working with different schedules and it's like, it delays things.
But again, we had
It worked.
Again, it's just being true to the original song.
Being true, yeah.
But being true to the genre as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that we really captured that in the final result. That's why we had to sort of like chase down the right guitarist and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he got the vibe right away. Like even when I finally got him in the studio, it's like we were doing like the majority. We did all the guitar parts in like an hour. Like literally, we just banged them all out. It was super easy. Because this is just what he does,
I'm sure I gave you a headache on my vocals because I wanted it to be raw. And I was like, no, Gabe, you need to turn
We could talk about that too. Yeah. No, these are all our like little vocal comps here and everything.
Yeah.
And we went through these like one by one. And then these are your background stacks. Let me play these by themselves.
Auto-tune. Not too much reverb. Be like, well, we gotta have a little something.
I love these backgrounds too.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
When you play them by themselves too,
yeah.
Right?
My range has grown so... You heard that low... and I'm a soprano.
That's good. It
Not
sounds
me toot
great.
my own horn.
Yeah. And then these are some.
We only say goodbye.
That's the lead there. Okay, so where's the background? That's a little too loud, you said?
No, he said it was good.
Okay. Here's some of the other. I want to like just highlight some of the backgrounds because I love these too. It like really brings it to life.
Dejándome veneno tóxico de tu amor.
I don't even remember. Are all these backgrounds and harmonies also on the original? No, right?
They probably are.
They are? I don't remember.
I'm a tiny... No, I just added those because
Yeah?
I love harmony.
Dijimos adiós, amor.
Okay, so that's also our lead. And that I labeled that one soulful, so we definitely were trying to like pull some more soul out of it. But that's the gist of it. And then we have like the 2 guitars that he played. I just like the vocal, I did a lot of like copying and hacking. You see how it looks crazy on the guitars?
Yeah.
But I'm like a freak when it comes to like nudging too, and just like making sure every little lick chord is in the pocket.
I
You know what I'm
noticed
saying?
that in the studio. I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah. It's like minuscule little timing like nudges, but it's like
It makes a difference.
at the end, yeah, definitely with like the flow of everything and the pocket, just making sure everything's and he's like, and that's not to. That doesn't mean like your performance or his performance is bad at all. It's just like what we just really want everything to like. It's really just about feel. I'm not even like I can't even explain what I'm doing really. Like I'm just like holding down Option and moving things to the left or right, all the little pieces and bits, and just making sure everything is perfectly in the pocket. You know. So I did that with the guitar and the vocal really, and then we have just like. Bachata like percussion loop here that I just like hacked up. And then we have to make certain transitions I kind of like filter.
I'm wondering how that little doo, is that a reverse thing that you're doing?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
What's going on there?
That's just
And
like
how did you do it?
a little transition sound. It actually, it might have been a guitar part. Let me see. Yeah, that's just like a little buildup of a reverse. Kind of like, it's kind of like, like the reverse reverb effect or like a reverse cymbal kind of effect.
Yeah, I never used it though, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, I like kind of like ear candy, like little transitional sounds that helps it from like go one part of the arrangement to the other. I kind of did that in the beginning too. That's what I really liked.
You did?
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, because when it goes from the piano to like that build up, that little thing is there too.
Oh yeah, okay.
See what I mean? It really helps with the transition. Traditionally, people will use like a little like reverse cymbal or like a little sweep or something. But I really like that sound.
Yeah, that was a really nice touch. I like
Yeah. There's even like guitar parts in here, like I was telling you, that we didn't use. These we played on the original intro, like in the Martin. These sound beautiful too. They just didn't work well with like the arrangement and build up that we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really nice.
We even had to cut the piano out like after the beginning because then it didn't really flow well.
Right.
With the music.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we had like that huge bridge, and then I had him do all these like a guitar solo part for the bridge. We ended up cutting all that out because you didn't want it too long either. That was another thing.
Didn't. I wanted it to be 2 minutes and 30. I think that's what it is. 2:36.
Right.
Because it leaves people wanting more.
Right. Exactly.
So now it's like, okay, what else you got coming up?
Right. But I love how everything the final arrangement, it's simpler than what we originally did, but it's perfect. Like,
Could we listen to that bridge that we had originally? I haven't heard
I could go back to the older
months.
version of the session,
Could we lower it just a little?
Yeah. The original version, meaning like with the strings and everything?
Yeah. Okay. Just that bridge that we did.
I go back to black.
It's beautiful though.
It is. So dramatic.
I go back to.
There's some people probably watching like, yo, you guys made a mistake by not keeping that in there, but.
Well, then we'll add it in.
She killed that. That piano's beautiful.
Yeah.
Then we did all these strings.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for strings.
It really feels like a movie, you know, like it's beautiful. Were there other instruments here?
I don't think so. We kind of stopped.
No, it's just another string, yeah. And then you went nuts on these backgrounds too, I think.
I sure did.
I kind of want to like highlight that. Did we end up using these on the? I don't think we used these on the final.
No.
I think you might have recut them for the final or something like that. We just did like 100 takes again.
Yeah.
I go back to.
You know, it was one thing that I probably drove you crazy with as well.
What's that?
Was the very last black.
We did.
Oh my goodness.
I wish
I couldn't get that thing right.
Yeah, like if you're looking at it here.
I kept saying black. No, I was like black. It was like.
I wish I would have saved like all the.
You didn't save it?
No, I didn't save like the
It was
50.
like 50 takes of that.
And this was the final. This was like the.
Because like I was like, we're ending the song. It needs to be good. The feeling needs to be there. It just wasn't.
No, you're always conscious of this the soul. Like look, if you notice the take, I even named it Soulful.
Yeah.
Because you wanted it to have a certain soul, like when it ended.
Even with that one, I wasn't 100%.
That's the final one that we chose.
Oh, actually, it's not bad.
It sounds like a heavy-set black woman from Georgia. Put that on camera.
And she's tiny. That's what I mean. That's why when I was saying it.
What's your nationality? Black.
That's what I mean. Originally, dude, like I didn't know what to expect, and then she gets in the booth and has this like huge vocal. It's like crazy.
Well, all my vocal teachers have been black women, so.
It taught you that.
Yeah, I had to get.
soul.
Yeah, I had to get that one right, but yeah. I was driving myself crazy on that last.
Yeah, even you, but you were very like particular because even
I'm
like
very
that
particular.
last.
Yeah, the fade. I was like, Gabe, the fade isn't working
we
for
were
me.
even going
You gotta
back and
fix
forth on the
that.
fade. Yeah. There any other parts like that you wanted to like highlight? That you feel like we were like.
No, I mean honestly, the very first take was like, once I had started recording my vocals on the first take, it was good.
Right.
Because I just love this song so much and I connected with it so much.
I think actually some of the final comped vocal there's
From the
pieces
very
of the
first
original take,
take.
yeah, which is crazy.
After that first take, I was like, I think we're good. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa. let's get a few more. just in
Honestly,
case.
but again, like it's because it's also the first time I'm working with you, so I just want to see like, you know what you're capable of. I really don't, you know. So I just kind of, I just wanted to mess around and see what comes out, you know.
I have never been that confident in my vocals like I was on that day.
Really?
Yeah, I've
Really?
never like said,
you-
yeah, that first take was great.
You mean just like now in general as an artist, or just for this song
I
specifically?
think in general, yes, but for this specific project, I had never felt so comfortable.
Is this a song that you like performed live before? And
No,
no,
never. Also, I'm in a place where I want to make sure that I'm incorporating me being Dominican American into my work. The whole Spanglish thing, and even if I don't do something in Spanglish, if it's fully English, like there's still some of that background in there.
Absolutely, because that's a real part of you. That's part of the conversation we had with your mom too.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wanted you to like represent that more, you know?
Yeah.
Which was another, like I said, mom is on point, you know what I'm saying? Like she knew what she was talking about.
And there's an audience for this. There's like, especially Latinos born in the US, they're hungry for this sort of music and representation. So, and not like I'm the only person doing it, of course, but you know, the more the merrier.
Well, like I said, if that's true to you, that's your story, that's your experience, that's what you're influenced by. You're from New York, you know what I'm saying? But you're Dominican, and so you have all of those influences, you know? I'm sure you grew up like listening to like hip hop and R&B like we all did.
Oh my gosh, I'm a
you know
hip
what
hop
I'm
head and nobody knows that.
That's what I'm saying. Especially being from New York, like we all grew up listening to hip hop and R&B, you know? But then I'm Brazilian, you're Dominican, we're also influenced by that. And it's just a mix of so many things, you know?
Yeah.
And this kind of like captures a little bit of all that, you know what I mean?
It does. In a very beautiful way. And I feel like the common person just listening would, I mean, already I have amazing comments coming from it, so.
That's awesome.
They love it.
He left no time to regret, kept his lips wet with his same old safe bet. Yo con mi dignidad, no más lágrimas, ya no soy la